they were just in the business of selling soap and selling shampoo and conditioners. Kind of explain to me like the difference, that you have found between cutting curly hair and say cutting straight hair. Like what is your thoughts on that?
Well, for me, I like to get a technical, nice shape in there first. And then there are so many differences with the sizes of curls within one head of hair. So I like to then go in and cut individually and really sculpt the hair. So it's really just training your eye to really look at. I like to kind of fluff up the hair a lot while I'm cutting it and really train my eye to look at the whole outside shape. And you're touching the hair in a different way as well. I cut curly hair dry, and depending on the type of curl you use, typically a lot less tension with curly hair, and just the way that you're approaching it, it's a slightly different thing.
Okay.
And curly clients will know if you're touching their hair in a way that is going to be pulling out their curls, and they'll immediately have no trust with you. If you go in and start brushing out their hair, then they're like, nope, I'm out.
Yeah.
So
So you said that you start with a structured haircut. So like you start with like a classic haircut essentially, and then you go into more of a texturizing when you look on the outside of
yes.
Okay, cool. Because I like to ask that question because a lot of people, well, I guess I can talk a little bit of trash about Diva Curl because are they out of business now?
They're not, but they're going through some stuff right now. Yeah.
I don't mean to talk trash about them necessarily, but I do kind of feel that when they came around at the perfect time, because there was nobody else putting any education out for curly hair. They kind of coined the whole, or like even like started that whole category of cutting, for curly hair. So, they started and then other people followed behind it. And I think that what happened is a lot of people got really scared because they didn't know these techniques that were trained by these companies, that really these companies were just in the business of selling soap and selling shampoo and conditioners, that they created a whole method of cutting hair as a marketing gimmick, to sell more soap. And a lot of people bought into it. I completely agree with, if you get a good shape in, if you texturize later, that's how curly hair is supposed to be. You're supposed to texturize curly hair and dry. I cut it. So we are on the same page. I think that a lot of people get nervous. And so every time people are like, hey, Ryan, do you cut curly hair? Do you teach classes, curly hair classes? When I'm like, yeah, I teach curly hair classes. It's called a haircutting class. We just have a curly client as opposed to a straight client. That's the difference, really.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that, the fact that you want to go about it independently, because then you're not going to be trying to sell soap and hey, buy this or you won't be able to do that. So I think that's kind of